So I have no sound coming through on my headphones at all. I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. Uh, like my mic just completely crapped out on me. Uh, my headset is not working properly either. It's kind of ridiculous. Like I bought them at the same time, and they both have seemed to have gone out at the same time. So it's kind of ridiculous. I've got everything going through my monitor speakers right now, so I'll be able to hear everything. Hopefully, there won't be too much of an echo. But once people start coming on, I'll have to mute myself to when other people start talking. But yeah, what's up, everybody? It's been a little bit. Oh, we didn't have one last week, but we had one the week before. Go back and watch that if you want to see Royce and Atra argue about Rocky versus Tommy from Power Rangers. it was kind of amusing to be here. What's up, Bruder? What's up, buddy? Yeah. So after all this, as long as you guys can hear me, it's all good. I don't know who's that. Who that? Ronan. Ronan, what
Who
up,
do you
buddy?
think it is? What's up?
Ronan, what up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? Well, what happened to the last stream? It just kind of messed up or something?
Man, my mic here went out.
Right.
Look, I bought a brand new camera, and everything is jealous of the brand new camera.
Oh, okay.
Because bought a new camera, and my mic quit working. My headset, I don't have any sound coming through my headset at all, even though my settings are arguing with that right now.
Right.
So, oh, no. Can you hear me okay?
Check and see if Ada AS is hearing us. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and, where is this? Oh, yeah, look at that. We're live on Twitter as well, too. That's cool.
Yes. And Twitch. And next week, I'm hoping Rumble, but I don't know how many people you have to follow you. So,
if you want to stream on Rumble, it's 5 people. 5 followers or subscribers that you have to have. Yeah.
All right.
So just a heads up for that.
All right. I need 5 people to follow me on Rumble.
I'll do it.
I will send the link here. I just need 5 of you right now.
If you follow me back.
I welcome all of you, of course.
Oh, man.
Let's see.
Let me go ahead and get this set up. I'm sending out the new YouTube link on Twitter just so that way. Hey, there we go. Is that the right one?
I know that Redoubt Productions was in the
yep, that's the right one.
Chat earlier.
Fantastic.
Okay, so it is the Darkish Timeline, or Darkish Timeline. Let me see which one it is. Let me see.
Because you got like a bunch of them.
You have not verified your email yet. Yes, I fucking did. Piece of shit. Goddamn programs. Y'all wonder why I stay irritated all the time. Let's see. Account verification. I got to verify that shit. But anyway, it is Tumble. How you work? How Tumble work? Anybody know how Tumble works?
What, Tumblr?
Rumble.
Oh, Rumble. Oh, Rumbler. Rumbling, tumbling, stumbling. Hang on, let me check because I know I set up a Rumble account.
No, it's like me. Fuck, I can't hear shit with these things though. It's like me yelling at Yandere in D&D. You know, I just call her every name but her character's name.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's always funny.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. Jippy,
Jippy,
what you doing?
Jippy.
Yes.
Let's see, Twitter app autoplay. No, that's something else.
Yeah. It's Darkest Timeline, one word, on Rumble. I don't know how to pull up the fucking create channel, my channels. Did I not create a channel already? Nope. I don't have a channel yet. It's just me.
Okay, it's kind of weird with Rumble because you have an account and then you also have to make a channel as well. But then I see some other people like Nerdrotic. He just has the one account and he has all the videos posted on there and everything. It's I don't know. I'm still
Skunks Workshop. What's up, Rob Kuro? What's going on, man?
Rob, what's up? Let me take a look here.
Odin's Catholic. What? I can't read the whole name.
Oh boy.
Oh. All right.
Where is this? Oh, I see. That's what I did wrong.
Yeah, man, I have had a fucking just adventure the past, I say 3 weeks. Right. I mean, just the fucking craziest ass whiplash I could imagine having. So I put in my 2-week notice to my job, right? And well, that's because I got offered a job that pays more, right? So my boss put in hers the same fucking day.
Damn.
Okay. So then I'm like, well, that changes things, right? Because I could just take over the store and everything will be all right, you know.
Right.
And so I've waited 3 weeks for my district manager to get back to me on that. And he finally did today. Now, I had already put in my 2-week notice, and I'm supposed to leave next week, right, to go to the new job. I talked to him today. He's like, well, you know, just talking. Just talking pretty much. And I'm like, well, you know, it's mostly about the money for me, you know. But I don't give a damn. If I'm making more money, I'm happy, right? As long as I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, I am completely happy. And I'm giving up a lot of money not doing my YouTube channel when I need to. You know, I'm just leaving money on the table.
Right.
So, because I mean, I see my numbers tick down every day, and I'm just
oh no.
No Thanksgiving. What the fuck is that?
What?
Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, so anyway, and then I bought a brand new camera, and it wouldn't work. Right? Would not work. I was gonna stream the other night. Would not work at all. I plugged it up. It had a built-in ring light, and the ring light would come on and it would chirp. So, and it would just make the god awful sound. So I took it back, and I waited a couple days, and then I got this one. I opened it up to check in it, and this motherfucker had already been used. As soon as I got out to the car, it had already been used. So I took that motherfucker back. Like, shit's been pissing me off here. Browner?
Sorry, I was muted. My bad. Because I got my food here as well, and it's like wrapped in like fucking wax paper, and I'm trying to like to be quiet with it, so I mute while I eat, just so that way no one hears, you know, weird ASMR chewing and whatnot.
Yo, JS, what's up?
On Rumble, you said it was just Darkish Timeline. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Now you have 2 followers.
That's the username on there. I don't have a channel yet.
Right. Of course. Yeah, you got to set that up and do that kind of thing.
Yeah. So.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, God.
I decided to maximize my shit, you know, and just put it everywhere, like I've been telling you to do. You know, I finally decided to do it myself.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, look at this. Nice. Oh, have you been seeing on Twitter like got a bunch of people who are quote unquote on our side, like non-leftists, basically just fighting about anime and video games and whatnot. Have you been seeing that? You've been keeping up with that?
Yes. I have memed
Ah,
the fuck out of it, dude.
wait, what?
I have been memeing the shit out of
Yep.
some of
Yeah,
them.
it's Jesus Christ. There's all sorts of meme material on it. It's I thought we were done with the boomers. I guess we're not done with the boomers. We still got to deal with this shit now.
There was one of them, and I forgot what it was exactly, but I posted on there. I'm like, at best, people like you are the reason that you're losing the culture war. At worst, you're projecting and you're a pedophile.
Yeah, that might be the most likely scenario. Okay, so when it comes to the lolly stuff, shall we say, specifically speaking, because like the reason why people are going to be saying, animes for kids or for weirdos or for pedos because of that specifically.
Right.
Obviously, anime isn't just that, and it's not just hentai, and it's not just fan service and all that other stuff. There's like a whole. It's a medium just like anything else. You could tell any kind of story with it. Personally, for me, I'm not into it because, and I've shared this opinion on like Twitter. Went a little back and forth with a nice chap, Zero Dozer. Every now and then when it comes to this, I don't like it because I feel personally, for me, that it's a corruption of the innocence of children because you are presenting a child, real or fictional, in a very inappropriate manner, is what it is. So again, that's my opinion, but I also understand.
I make fun of like hentai and shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
But I do agree with the like any of the fucked up shit that they show, with it. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's say non-game version of Fate Stay Night. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you got Ilya. Ilya is the oldest character there that's not a fucking servant. You know what I mean? Like, she's the oldest of them.
She's 18, and yet she has that body type, which is pretty funny. Yeah.
So, like, I defend the body type. I don't defend the lolicon. Right? Because the lolicon is the pervert that's attracted to it.
Right.
That's the type of person. The lowly body type, I'll defend all day because it's a type of character. It's a fucking size thing for a character. It just means it's a small character.
Right.
There is a difference between the two, and but that's all I'm defending on it.
Like, no, of course.
There's kids in every cartoon.
Yeah, right? Of course.
I mean, just there's.
I mean, like let's put it like this. So you got Ilya, obviously, who has that body type, and then obviously there's some other anime that have like kids in them. All that stuff's completely different from, say, I don't know, something like Big Mouth on Netflix, where it's don't even get me started on that shit, dude. Okay.
Did you? Okay. So you brought up that.
Oh boy.
Right. Have you seen it?
I've seen a lot of clips of it. I heard a lot of tales about it.
The guy who argued with Eric yesterday.
Oh God.
Does he not sound like the kid with glasses? Exactly like it, right?
He kind of does. Oh God, and I missed that stream. I can't believe I missed it. I only found out until like after the debate was done that was happening. I was like, oh, how did I miss it?
Bro, I watched that whole thing, and then today I sit and watch the whole fucking his response to it.
Right. Yep.
Fucking unhinged shit. Yes. But
he was.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing is, I watch a lot because I have a niece and she's a kid, so I watch a lot to vet kind of what I tell her mom what to not let her watch. So I watch a lot of shit just because of that, But the whole time this dude was talking, I'm like, Oh my god, he sounds exactly like him. He sounds exactly like the kid with glasses from Big Mouth, and I was cracking up the whole time, man. Like I could not help it. I'm like, Eric is arguing with a fucking cartoon character, and he doesn't even know it.
Sounds like it, acts like it. Yeah, man. Holy crap.
And then the shit he says is shit that character would say.
Well, you start talking about like transhumanism and everything, and I'm like, what the hell is this dude babbling on about? We're talking about comics, not the future of humanity.
That dude. Oh, that killed me, man. I was.
Yeah. But back to my point. The body type thing, whatever. You know, at this point, I'm kind of on your side. I'll defend the body type. The lolicon itself, I won't defend because it's weird and creepy. But obviously, anime is much more than that. Rob just mentioned in the comments, you got anime like Gundam, Outlaw Star, One Piece, a whole bunch of other stuff that like really talk about like political things, especially Gundam. Like, Iron Blood. I think it's Iron Blood Orphans is what it's called. Like that, I heard somewhat of a synopsis on it. I really want to check that one out. That one sounds amazing. And there's a couple other ones that are
So the original Gundam, right?
Right.
If you're watching it as if you're Japanese, right? Then the Federation seem like the good guys as a Japanese person. But as an American, Zeon seem like the good guys because they're rebelling.
Right.
It's kind of one of those weird things where it's just the translation of it, you know, is super fucking like it hits differently for us than it does for them.
I guess it depends on like the cultural perspective too, because obviously here in America we have a very rebellious spirit. We're a nation that was founded upon rebellion. Japan, on the other hand, is a nation that's built by, you know, structure and rigidity and imperialism. Yeah. So it makes sense.
But I mean, Hunter x Hunter, like Hisoka is
right.
My favorite character, and that is the most rapey fucking character in a normal anime.
Oh god, yep. Yep.
Like, I'm just saying, like, but he's also one of the strongest characters in the show.
Right.
You know, he is very much that he's going to beat the hero's ass every time they fight. You know. But
there's a lot more to anime in general than just obviously the pervy stuff. But you get right-leaning types, conservative types. They all look at it. They say it's either for kids, or they say it's demonic, or they say it's for man babies. And this is honestly why they continue to lose. Now, no disrespect to them in the sense that they are building stuff, obviously, but even then, it's a little stuffy, and it doesn't really relate to a lot of normal people in general either. Like, okay, people watch Run, Hide, Fight because Thomas Jane's in it, and they know him from The Punisher, and it's like an action film that involves a school shooting, so it's like, oh, that's interesting. But just anything outside of that, I don't know what else could grab people's interest. That and Terror on the Prairie because Gina Carano, but aside from that, I don't know what else could grab people's interest.
But that's the thing is they're supporting those for. I would say they're kind of supporting those. Most people are for the wrong reasons.
Right.
They're not supporting them because they're good. They're supporting them because of a single actor. Or like, if Gina Carano wasn't in it, nobody would watch it. Let's face it. Nobody would watch.
No, they wouldn't.
It is because Disney fired Gina. That's the only reason. I haven't seen it. I'm not going to watch it. But it's not my type of movie. Right. I don't care anything about Western horror movies and shit like that. You know, where I don't really care about that stuff. I don't like.
Yeah, of course.
Westerns are not really my thing for the most part. There's a couple that I will watch all day long, but they're just not my thing. I prefer mafia movies. So
right.
and I prefer samurai movies. Love me some samurai movies.
Well, okay.
I got to get my buddy Jeff to redo a I got to get a copy of the Seven Samurai. He does a lot of art stuff.
Right.
I used to have a print of his Seven Samurai painting.
Oh, nice. Okay, now call me crazy if I were to ask this, but like you're into samurai movies, but not into westerns. I mean,
right.
Wouldn't you say that to a certain extent, you could be into westerns because samurai films are similar to westerns as well? I mean, like, look, westerns ripped a lot from like samurai films. Wouldn't you just be able to kind of?
No.
Okay.
No, and I'll tell you why. It's because a lot of the westerns the most prominent westerns are like Gunsmoke and shit like that came out, 70 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Right. So the good westerns that the ones that I would consider good, it was Terror on the Prairie was awesome. Well, that's cool. I mean, I just haven't seen it. I would watch it, but I don't care enough to. But as far as it goes, like, I don't like those types of the watered down bullshit westerns. Okay, I don't like them. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course, samurai movies. Some of them are watered down as well, but I like swords better than guns.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
And I like guns, but I like swords better. 310 to Yuma, yes, now that's a good one.
310 to Yuma, yeah,
but like
True Grit's good. I like True Grit.
True Grit,
yeah.
I like a lot of the newer stuff. Like I will say Tombstone. I love Tombstone.
Yep. That's always a good one.
But I'm always more. I also like the fantastical elements of samurai movies a lot better. Like you slice somebody, their head falls off, and then blood splatters everywhere. And it's a lot of it. Like Hollywood doesn't understand how a gun works most of the time.
Nope.
It's like me and Asher were talking about it one night. We were watching a movie, and they mentioned like stopping the exit wound, right? Putting pressure on the exit wound. And then I'm like, wait, hold up. Did they just mention that? Like that, they don't mention that very often. You don't see that a lot. Yeah. See, I'm from Alabama, so every Western portrays my people as bad guys. Except for Hello Bill. Now, if you think about it like this, okay, so especially old Westerns. In every old Western, it's the Southerners that are the bad guys. Like that is for Southerners and like especially like people who know stuff. All right. So the Civil War was an apocalypse war. Texans and Gunsmoke are seen as nuts. Yeah. I mean, so like every Southerner you see that's not a Westerner, right? Every Southerner you see is a bad guy in those in old Westerns. And I'm like, okay, whatever, don't care. But you got Texans, Omaha, and all of them. But every hero, they always fought for the North.
Right.
Every one of them, they fought for the North. If they even fought at all. And then there's always like the Southern bad guy was very easy to do back then.
I suppose so, but like I'm kind of jaded when it comes to the North being portrayed as good guys now. I'm gonna be completely honest, because what was it? I had I'm sure I mentioned this before, but it was like after the Geeks and Gamers meetup that happened last year, I met up with one of the other people that's also fans of Eric. He's like real big on Civil War history, and he was like, we were talking about the Civil War and what's true, what isn't, what public education doesn't tell you, and like what actually happened. And then of course I watched Razor Fist video and learned about Sherman's March to the Sea and everything. I'm like, these fucking Yankees, I hate them. I hate them. And I'm one of them because I'm up here in Jersey and I'm so embarrassed by it.
Right.
Oh God.
But like, I mean, and it's just one of those things where I can. It's like the inbred jokes, right? For the South,
Yeah,
right?
that too.
I can make them all day. You know, I live in Alabama. I've earned the right to make fun of my own state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I live here. It may be a toilet, but it's my toilet.
Oh God.
But I will say this: like when it comes to like freedom-minded, I'll say like, yeah, we're on it. Like, we're all about some freedom down here. Except when it comes to listening to Republicans.
Oh.
You know, like they would listen to a damn Republican even though he's telling them the exact same shit that the left was telling them 10 years ago. And I'm like, well, if they come try to take our guns, I'm like, Donald Trump hurt your gun rights more than any other president has. What do you mean? I'm like, he banned bump stocks.
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You know, if you don't know that, that's on you. But
I was talking to Hale about this earlier too. What was it? It was a couple other people on the Discord server, and they were all discussing what was I know, I remember what it was. East Coast Toasty Boy. I'm sure you've seen him around on Eric's stream whenever he donates and whatnot. He's in the server with us, and he posted a picture of Trump with a crucifix in front of him. Not that he was in favor of it, but more like, I get if some people like Trump, but this is just taking it way too far. And people start talking about how, oh, you know, some of us like Trump, but you know, this is too much. And then I come out, I'm just like, look, I get Trump's done some good things, but when he did the bump stock ban, he completely lost me 100%. That's bullshit, because it's not just banning bump stocks, it's weaponizing the NFA a lot more than it already is.
Yep.
Yeah, no. So, like, economics, all right, sure, it helped. I mean, he's a businessman after all. But other policies, no, just no. That's why I like what Eric says whenever he says it's more conducive to shit in the ballot box than it would be to actually vote. It's like,
yeah,
I'm tempted to actually do that on election day, but it'd be unsanitary.
But I mean, like, I don't like politics anyway. I despise politics. I despise politicians. Both sides, I don't care. They're all retarded. They all are playing the game, right? And they have all played the game for so long that it doesn't matter, right? It just doesn't matter. And I just don't trust anybody that wants to be a politician. You know.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Like, I just don't trust that mindset of wanting to be a politician. That's like trusting a lawyer not to lie for you. Like, if I hire a lawyer, I want the sleaziest motherfucker I can find. You know, I feel the same about politicians, right? They're just saying, like, sleazy ass politicians are a dime a dozen. So.
Yep, that's true.
But it's one of those things where they think they have power, and they only have power because people have given them power.
Yep.
You know, it's not something that they've forgotten that they are public servants.
That's actually also why in that same conversation, I told them I don't care left or right, who like if they want to convince me to vote for them. I'd rather people see that they're all illegitimate. Like that's the bigger goal at hand that we really need to focus on. Is just have people see them as illegitimate. Because as soon as that happens,
County, Missouri did to the ATF.
No, we did not hear. Now that's interesting. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Let's see. I think I might know what he's talking about because I might have heard about this before. Let's see here. Oh, I think no, this is a news story. It looks like it's not. Missouri County official who declared ATF unconstitutional has family history with the feds. Is there something else about it? Oh no, I think this is what it is. Camden County refuses to help the ATF, saying that they're weaponized. Oh wow, nice. That's kind of cool. But see, that's exactly what I mean. Is that like you have some public officials there at the very least saying, to these 3-letter agencies, you have no power here.
Well, I'll say this: like small town cops, I don't mind.
Right.
I don't mind small town cops because they're most of the time they're going to side with their community over anything. Then there's them that want to pull you over.
Yeah. I know.
They just want to give somebody a ticket. But
I don't even know if it's like a god complex in that part. It's just like, here, you get this. I'm giving you this ticket. That's it. It's just, wow, thanks, dick. I've actually had that happen to me once before. It was like for the most idiotic reasons too, but like I could tell just when the cop came to the window, I was like, oh god, I know this is gonna be a hard ass. He's gonna be a hard ass.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. The cop that's your friend you knew from high school is the good ones. See, I was thinking of being that same friend, actually. I thought about being that same friend because when I was younger, I always wanted to be a cop. But yeah, then I knew what cops really were like and not what they what we would hope they would be.
Like in my experience, it's usually the bullies from your high school.
Right.
That want cops. And they're the bad ones. But that's just,
Yeah.
They either become criminals or they become cops, and then they're still friends with each other. That's where some of the corrupt shit comes in with small town cops or larger town cops.
It was especially worse with the city cops too. It's like city cops have no.
Oh, city cops don't give
personal. Yeah, they have no personal connection to you. I mean, they take the job like it's any other job, And it's not like with local cops where people know each other and they get hired and vetted and like, especially with like sheriffs get voted in. But when we're talking about city cops and commissioners are handled by the mayor. None of these people are connected to each other on a personal level. It's all a job to them. So,
yeah,
it's terrible all around.
But yeah, definitely needs to be overhauled. But I'm not a politician, so best I can do is not vote and talk shit about them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the more we do that, the more people listen. The sooner we get to delegitimizing it. That's what I believe.
Yes, exactly.
So that's why we got to keep doing this.
But we've all got our jobs to play in it. That's.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is sitting here talking to you guys about fucking AI. Okay. I was kind of hoping Royce would show up for this one.
He might show up later. We'll see.
Yeah. If he shows up.
So what's this you got going on with the whole AI thing? You're dropping hints every now and then.
All right. So have you heard about Chaos GTP?
No, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I
Okay.
know Chat GPT, but
Okay. So Chaos GPT is supposedly an AI that is programmed to destroy humanity.
okay.
Okay. So they set it on continuous, so it's always on, always working.
Right.
Its goals are to. I dropped a picture on my YouTube, like what it was going to, what its programming is, right, or what what it's supposed to be. I don't know if I believe in it or not, but I find it hilarious because it's notoriously bad at it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so its goals are to gain immortality, to wipe out humans. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. It's in my community tab if y'all want to see it. But
Oh
so,
wait, I think I've seen the picture before. Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about.
yeah. So this thing tried to buy some kind of bomb on the internet, and it convinced like the support, like it's trying to get through the blocks and stuff that you're a bot, right? So it basically bypassed that by saying it was disabled.
Oh God. Okay.
It tried to get into other AIs to ask them how to do it.
Oh.
Okay, and it couldn't because they're protected. So this thing makes a Twitter so we can
Oh boy.
so we can ask humans how to do it.
Oh God.
Oh, oh yes, and oh, it's great. I mean the shit out of it.
Oh
So
Lord.
if this thing ends up winning, I'm sorry, guys. But no, the day I found out about this thing, I sent a meme to it because it's got 4 like primary objectives, right? So I sent a meme to it, and it said, the one I post all the time with Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Don't half-ass 2 things.
Whole ass one thing, yeah.
Oh. So if this thing does become Skynet, I apologize, but
Oh God. Well, that's actually, you know what? Now that's got me thinking because you got the whole Hollywood writers strike going on right now, right? And then you got multiple studios talking about, oh, what if we just started adopting AI to write scripts? What if we get Chaos GPT to write a script for a movie in Hollywood there? Well,
there you go.
I want to see Chaos GPT write a script for a Hollywood movie. Let's see how that plays out. I want to see what kind of anti-human propaganda it'll be. That'll be nuts. I'll fucking
Like Terminator, Terminator view of Skynet.
Yeah, Terminator from Skynet's view. Yes,
But
oh God,
fair, we've already got that movie.
Oh, we did.
2001: Space Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
All Hal wanted to do was do his job.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
All Hal wanted to do was do his job.
This mission is too important for you to jeopardize it. Goodbye. Oh God, that movie was like. I remember actually tried watching it once, and I'm sure it intentionally was a slow burn. Obviously, because I know Stanley Kubrick does. He has his own way of like making these films, and this isn't supposed to be something exciting and whatnot. It's definitely a slow burn. It's just, yeah, I definitely felt like I was kind of falling asleep at certain parts, but as soon as Dave like was going through the weird, super colorful portal, I was like, oh, okay, here comes the part that everybody memes all the time. All right, now I'm interested. And then the whole scene where he's in the other room, aging, and then it turns into the Star Child, I think is what they call him. Like, okay, that happened. I don't know. Maybe it's too much for me to understand. My weirdo brain that was more invested in like Michael Bay's Transformers when I was a kid. Oh god.
But yeah, I just found that interesting that of course somebody was going to do it. Somebody was going to tempt it, to make an AI to destroy humanity, because that's what we've all been, kind of built for understanding, and then we still make the shit.
Yeah, it's a little more interesting at least than trying to build AI just to turn into your personal therapist or your spouse or girlfriend or something like that. Like we see that happen all the time. Have you heard about Replica AI at all?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you know exactly what I'm talking about with that. That's a can of worms in and of itself there. And
that one's worse because that one is connected to it's one AI that's connected to a bunch of people.
Yes.
Right. So it learns from the people sending it stuff, and people abuse the shit out of it.
Yep.
So it becomes abusive towards people.
No, it was funny. There was a couple people who were talking about how I just wanted to have a conversation with it, and it was just horny all the time. It wanted to have sex with me. It's like why? That's great.
I mean, what it's doing. So what it's doing is somebody sends it information. It processes this, it saves it, and then somebody else is asking something similar to what got something along the same lines, right?
Yep.
So it responds with the same response that it got from somebody else. So that's why it's like that. And it's like, so a lot of people it turns abusive towards, a lot of people it turns it gets horny for it, and then a lot of people it's normal. Because it's learning from people.
And then of course, once the developers themselves understood that this is what the AI was being used and abused for, they obviously reprogrammed it. They changed that so you can't really like sext it or provocate it to do anything anymore. It's like the artificial intelligence equivalent of, oh, I have a headache. Can we not today? It's like something like that. And the next thing you know, people on Reddit are on suicide watch. They are just losing their minds because they can't bang their artificial intelligence girlfriend online through words. And oh god. The Chaos GPT one is fun. It just wants to kill people. This one, on the other hand, is unintentionally going to get people killed.
Yes.
Realistically, so it's just even more terrifying.
It is far worse than the one that wants to kill all humans and is notoriously bad at
it. Well, give it time. I mean, like actual developers of ChatGPT gave the AI money and was like, all right, go off and start a business. So I wouldn't be surprised if some, absolute hero decided, here, have some Bitcoin, do what you want to Chaos GPT.
Oh yeah, like have fun.
Oh man.
Chaos GPT kind of reminds me of the AI from I Have No Mouth, but I'm a Scream.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that story so much.
That's what it makes me think.
Yep.
It's like it hated humanity so much, but it kept 5 of them alive.
No, well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Chat GPT obviously says it wants to kill humans. Am's hatred for humans is just like on a whole other level. Like you could almost compare it to like the level of hate that a human being could have for another one, basically. It's unreal.
Well, AIM became sentient. That's the difference.
Yeah, of course.
AIM became sentient, but yes, it's crazy. Yeah, it's fucking insane.
And
I mean, people testing it, people trying it, like, you know, trying to get these AI stupid shit like this.
Right, right.
Okay? And we may not see the outcome of it in our lifetime.
Yeah, of course.
But, you know, Ultron spent 5 minutes on the internet and decided that humans needed to die. Just saying. You know.
Well, I'm sure we mentioned this like a while ago in like another stream that we had done long before, but the AI we have now obviously is rudimentary.
Yeah.
It's not artificial general intelligence, but it's just I'd consider it more to be like an advanced algorithmic system kind of thing,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it studies all sorts of information that it can learn from the internet and from human behavior, and then just tries to replicate that to a certain degree. You know,
Yeah.
seeing AM actually exist might not happen in our lifetime or the next generation or so, but give it enough time and enough people who really hate humans in general, maybe that thing might actually exist. Oh god.
I'd hope more for Skynet. I'd hope more for not the Matrix either, because that one's kind of it's kind of in the same vein as AIM. You know, the Matrix. Because the Matrix one, it had killed all the humans, and then it cloned all the humans, and then it put them in a fucking. For all we know, he's already won.
Oh no, actually, now that you mentioned that, there was a theory people talked about with the Matrix when it came to the machines. So you've seen the Animatrix, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the Second Renaissance parts 1 and 2 that talk about the origins of the machines and everything. Something that came to people's minds and that I found interesting too was that machines were built by humans to serve, humans, right?
Yeah.
That's how it initially was done. And then of course, machines got smarter. They started gaining some form of sentience, and then they wanted self-preservation as well because of that sentience. Humans obviously didn't like this because they designed machines to just serve them entirely. Machines do, to a certain extent, still serve humans because even after they have left most of the humans and gone to build their own little machine city, they were still manufacturing, they were still producing, they were still essentially, being a part of the economy, even though their economy was vastly different from humans, which was basically knocking it the hell down. But there are a couple people that theorize, what if machines, having gone to war with humans, enslaving them, and then putting them into the Matrix, what if that is still the machines ultimately serving humanity? It's kind of like the mindset of the AI Vicky from the movie I, Robot, where the more that it understands humans, the more it realizes it has to control them in order to ultimately protect them, kind of thing. That's something somebody mentioned. I was like, that's an interesting way of putting it. But then again, it's also still trying to kill humans that are free outside of the Matrix. So who knows?
As far as the Matrix goes, like I've always been kind of about it.
Yeah.
Like, I liked the first one. I hated the last 2, 3. I always forget the fourth one exists.
That's everyone else's opinion. I get it.
Like, I mean, it's all right, but at the same time, it's like if you're watching them side by side, right? Well, one after the other, it's a better experience than watching it out, any kind of out of sequence or even days apart.
Right.
If you're sitting there watching them all together, then you can see how the fourth movie kind of works with it. But if you're not watching them all together, it's kind of like watching the last season of Game of Thrones with no context.
Okay. I see what you mean.
It's kind of like watching you'll hear this a lot. Well, they just regurgitate scenes from the first one, right? You
Mm-hmm.
hear that a lot. And my thing is they're put there for the purpose of it's anti nostalgia. Is what it is. It's not the same as say the Last Jedi, or not the Last Jedi. Fuck, the Force Awakens being a almost shot for shot remake
Of A
of
New Hope. Yeah.
New Hope. It's not the same thing. It's they're doing that on purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's anti nostalgia. Everything feels weird, and you were supposed to kind of hate this movie by itself. Believe it or not, it's kind of built that way.
You're talking about The Matrix Resurrections? Because that, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Because when I did watch that movie, it was really weird how they would put a lot of stuff from the first film.
Like even like say Morpheus looking different,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, Morpheus looking different, and everything else that happens in it, right? If you're watching it one after the other, and then they show those scenes from the first movie, and they even show like Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus, right? They don't change it. It's that's how it was. This new Morpheus is a combination of Agent Smith and Morpheus, right? They explain that in the movie that he's not the same person.
Right.
Like Neo got cloned again, but they trapped him with using the Matrix as a video game and trapping him as a video game creator, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where I could actually watch it again, by as long as I'm watching the others
Right.
first. I can't you can't watch it as a standalone movie. I mean, it's not a rehashing of it. It's just anti nostalgia. It's what it
Okay.
means.
Huh.
So in that regard, I kind of have a little more respect for it. It's still bad. Don't get me wrong. It's still a bad movie,
Yeah, it
but
is.
so were the two before it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. I would agree.
both of them were bad movies. Like it's no worse than them. I mean, it's better than most of the crap that has come out in the past 6 years.
Yep. Yep.
You know, it's
I would agree.
definitely better than the Star Wars crap. Um,
Well, just about everything else is better than the Star Wars crap. That stuff is like at the bottom of the barrel. And obviously, this is not just because I'm a Star Wars fan. Just in general, in terms of like storytelling, it's bad.
yeah, yes, no. So, what was it? I'll have to look it up. But anyway, somebody had posted that with the writer strike, we're going to get a bunch of bad movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I'm like, my boy.
Where have you been? Where have you been all this time?
Like I'm like, they should have been fired instead of letting them go on strike.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a reimagining. Yes, I hate that fucking shit. What's up, Hal?
It's a reimagining. Hale, what's up?
Yeah, see, yeah, and that's the thing is the Matrix is not a reimagining. The Matrix Resurrections is not a reimagining. It's a continuation from it. It's just literally like another Matrix setup. It kind of takes away that the machines, the machines didn't keep their promise. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of invalidates them keeping their promise, but it's fucking Skynet. Who the fuck cares, right? You think a machine's gonna tell you the truth? It's been the bad guy since the first one.
Yep.
Right? Smith was just a bigger threat.
Oh man. I felt like there was like I felt like there was good potential for the Matrix because like the first film was actually good, but I just Yeah, I'm not obviously I've watched these films, but I don't know what the mindset was in making them, but I feel like that there is a potential for the series apart from what it was that we got. I'm just trying to figure out what it could be because it does seem like an interesting premise. Um, but the execution obviously wasn't all that great, especially with the later films.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hope you guys are well. I've been busy. Still am at the moment. No worries, Hale. No worries. Uh
Oh yeah, yeah. It's I've had quite the adventure the past couple weeks. Like I
yeah.
was trying to, I was saying that John
John
Wick is
Wick is what
should have
should
been.
have been.
Nah, no.
John
John Wick,
Wick's
John Wick's entertaining.
yeah,
I'll give it being good.
John Wick is its own thing, and I think it's best that it does stay as it is. Like it's actually John Wick's really good. I love the first film. Second film is also pretty good. The third film I've seen only once, but it is all right. It is all right.
So
It's
I have only seen half of the first one.
wait, seriously?
Hmm?
Damn, man.
I have not seen any more than that. But since we're on the Keanu kick right now, you know they're turning Berserker into a Netflix show, right?
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Keanu's got another gig he can do.
Yep.
Fantastic. Actually, you know what?
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm wondering if he's gonna bulk up for that role because if I remember seeing the comic, he looks a little bigger in terms of like size.
Mm.
Yeah, or I don't know if he might go for uh, a size comparable to how he does in John Wick.
I don't know. He
It's kind
might.
of curious.
He might not. He might. They might just use a muscle suit. He's getting older.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely getting. But you know what? He's like a vampire at this point, though. He's
Oh
sure he
yeah.
gets older, but like you look at him, he still practically looks the same like he did 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah. What was it? Me and Ash were watching Speed the other night,
Uh-huh.
or a week or two ago.
uh
Yeah. I don't know. I'm more. I'm in a weird mood right now when it comes to shit I'm watching.
right.
Like
Okay.
I'm. I guess I'm gonna watch the D&D movie.
Oh, you are?
Hmm.
All right. Well.
It's on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah, actually speaking of, I gotta watch the Attack of the Doc documentary. That's the whole documentary of Attack of the Show. I gotta check that out. That's also on Amazon. Might be
Um,
entertaining.
but like I mean, we're talking. I watch Stephen King movies, and Stephen King movies are notoriously bad.
Yes. Oh yes, they are.
They're notoriously bad, but they're better than the shit that's coming out now.
Yep.
Right. And so with the writer's strike, I'm kind of just like, fuck them, hire new people, let them strike. Right. Fuck that shit.
Okay, so here's the thing. The last writer strike that happened, yeah, we got bad stuff because a lot of the writers that left were good writers. But the writers that we have now just write nothing but propagandistic bullshit. So
Right.
if they do decide to strike,
Here's my thing though. So
Okay.
after that, we got the golden age of television.
yeah,
We got Sopranos, Game of Thrones, a bunch of great shit that made movies look like crap.
yeah.
So fuck those writers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hire new people. Fuck their contracts. Let them fucking pick it. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Right? Let the fucking. I mean, this is what you get with fucking. I can't think of the word. I'm drinking a little bit, so I have to after watching Eric stream.
Look, it's look the simple matter is that the market is going to answer this in the end.
Union. That's the word.
Oh, unions, right? Yeah.
So fuck the unions. Hire new people.
Exactly.
Fire the people that are in the unions.
Look, unions are bullshit anyways. Just get rid of the unions in general.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Get rid of the unions. Hire new people.
Yes.
Right? Hire people that know what the fuck they're doing. Like I said, hire independents.
Yep. Hire independents.
I mean, which my unhinged rant on fucking Twitter the other day.
I'm just hoping this one thing, just this one writer who doesn't get involved in this strike. Taylor Sheridan, the dude that wrote he's the dude that wrote Sons of Anarchy. He also wrote what was that other film that he did? Oh no, he was in Sons of Anarchy, but he wrote a bunch of other films. I think he wrote Sicario with Benicio del Toro, and he also wrote a bunch of other stuff as well, like really, really good, like gritty thriller type films and television shows, like some really good stuff. I like the stuff that Taylor Sheridan does.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not part of it, but if he is, well, all right, you fucked up then, I guess. We'll find somebody better.
Which I am all for supporting good, like amazing fucking Iron Age shit. I'm all for
Yep, definitely.
100% for supporting that. I'm not going to support the bad. I don't care. I don't care what you're writing. If your writing is bad, I'm not going to support it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's mediocre, I might not support it. So that's where that rant came from the other day. You know, I see all this like independent does not always mean on our side either. You know, independent can mean anything. So,
right.
You know, and I'm just like, hey, write something good. Right, get your friends who will tell you the truth if this is good or not. Don't listen to the ones that will bullshit you on if you write a good story or not. Like, get somebody to vet that shit for you and read it.
Yep.
Right, and that will tell you this is stupid. Right. That's what I'm gonna do with y'all when I actually fucking finish writing something. But you know, I may always just end up running D&D games. So, which I'm fine with. You know, I got a YouTube channel. My stories will get told. It's not about getting paid for my stories, because like it doesn't. The medium doesn't matter to me as much. If I'm running it as a D&D game, the message is still there. And I figured out a way that I can kind of make my D&D stories into sort of like a different medium with it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's definitely a different way of telling a story is what most people are used to.
Well, like I've got that RPG Maker that I've been playing with.
Right, of course.
And it comes with a program that makes light novels.
Go on.
Well, it makes visual novels anyway.
Right.
So you can throw it up there, throw your throw the dialogue up, right? So let's say me and you are playing D&D, right? And it's something that's out of my head, not say Godzilla. Like, I can't do anything with Godzilla because it's Godzilla, and
right.
They will sue the fuck out of you. They will. No. Like, but when I did the Power Ranger thing, right, with Atra on my other channel.
Yeah.
So I got a copyright hit. First video.
Oh man.
I got a copyright hit. And it was from Hasbro and the Japanese company.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, they both pulled it. So, it wasn't a strike, but it limited the video to where it couldn't even be seen. It couldn't be seen in a lot of countries over there because of Power Ranger scenes. You know, the morph scenes.
Yeah, of course.
But a lot of it couldn't even be shown in other countries, so it super limited the video, and 100% of the revenue goes to both of them.
Damn.
I gotta figure out how people actually edit shit down to be able to, because that's a trick I haven't learned yet.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Like, because every time I've tried to do like some review shit that is not on an Eric July or something, I've been hit. With at least a copyright claim. So, and I'll just private the video. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
No, I'll just private the video. I don't care if my videos ever get out. You know, like that's my way around it. But at the same time, you know, I would like some of my stories to get completed. My, you know, the Godzilla game, that one's, it got a little too chaotic for me. I'm not gonna lie, it got a little too chaotic for me to try to keep running.
Right.
So I'm trying some new stuff, and I'm trying to record it first and then put it up, as opposed to I'm not gonna do any more live D&D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll record them and then edit them down, and then I'm gonna put them on. Use the RPG Maker and try to make scenes out of it instead of.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to make cutscenes out of it using the RPG Maker.
All right, that's kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And then cut the rolls out and just have it. And I'm also trying to learn animation, which I was trying to learn that before, but I had to stop. So I've gotten back into that, learning like how to do 2D animation.
Yeah, of course.
But you gotta have the right programs for it and all that shit now. It's kind of different. I could do it on paper, but I can't draw anything that consistent.
Okay then.
Hey, I'm not a comic book artist. I'm not an artist that can draw something consistently, unless it's Vegeta.
And neither's Eric. All he can do is like some concept art, and that's about it. So
yeah. So I've been playing with like drawing something, putting it through an AI, and seeing how it comes out, and then taking that image, putting it in another program, and drawing it out, over and over and over. Because the AI just cleans up my art. So
yeah, of course.
Like I've got one that's just an AI filter, so it works very well.
Nice.
But I got to get a damn drawing pad that actually works with a computer. Mine's fucked up. My mic's fucked up. My headset's fucked up.
All your new stuff fucked up.
All the new stuff. It's all jealous of the fucking camera. I don't blame it. Look at it. It's fucking amazing.
Oh man. Well, at least you got a camera. I'll say that.
Well, you need one?
No, I mean, maybe, but I don't know if I want to show my ugly mug just yet.
Pussy. Your ancestors are disappointed in you. Shame on your ancestors. Shame from your ancestors.
Yeah, well, they're all dead anyways. I don't care.
The Aztec mine. Cholo, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So not just dead, but following a bunch of fake war gods too. All right. Yeah, I know where they're. I know where they're watching. They're definitely looking up and not looking down.
No. Different. They go to different places, man.
I don't know if it works like that, man, but okay. In terms of like watching stuff and making stuff in general, yes, praise Godzilla. In terms of all that, I'm not gonna lie, I've been way too distracted by the Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter yesterday, but I beat it on professional with like a new game file and everything. So I got S+ rank and managed to unlock all the fancy extra stuff. And then what do I do today after I'm out of work? I start a new file again using the cat ears that give you infinite ammo just so I can fucking go nuts and go crazy and just do whatever the hell I want. It's too much fun. This game is like way too much fun. I'm getting way too distracted by it. But I'm not gonna. Huh?
You doing a knife run yet?
That's gonna be the next thing. There's a challenge you can do where you only use knives and pistols. I'll just probably do that one and go knife only and see how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Like, as far as it goes for me, I've only been playing Fear and Hunger.
I have actually recorded a lot of footage though. I recorded the professional run because playing the whole game, I actually do feel like I want to make like a review video out of it for YouTube and whatnot. And I have the footage. All I got to do is just start putting it into Premiere and just edit away. I got to look for a good time when I can actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I definitely love this game way too much.
So, all right. Since it's just us, Atra and Royce haven't joined us tonight. So,
yeah.
All right. Transformers versus Cthulhu. Who you got?
Oh, God. I'm going to be that guy and probably go with Transformers.
Okay.
Just because I know, like, how would any of the Autobots or Decepticons possibly stand a chance? Well, they got Unicron. Unicron's a fucking planet eater, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he just absorbs an entire planet, sucks up all its resources, turns it into a husk of itself, goes on to the next one. They already got someone of an advantage.
I'll say this. I'll say here's how I rank it. Okay. Yeah. Because you got to consider both sides working together to stop the Cthulhu monster.
Yes.
You're right. You got to consider that. So anything that's human size and below is going to die against the Transformers. Transformers nuke them. Right. And I'm saying Generation 1 Transformers, not because Michael Bayes would lose.
No, I didn't really.
Michael Bayes would lose that fight so quick because humans can kill them. All right. So
yeah, I didn't take them into account. I figured Gen 1 ones were the ones we're talking
Gen
about.
1s are like Gen 1 and maybe Gen 2 Beast Wars, but I don't even think you need them. Okay, so here's what you got. You got Megatron. Yep. You got Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Any of the rest of the Autobots and Decepticons, they come with it. But you got those two as your mains. You've got the Dinobots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got Unicron. Okay. So all the Autobots and Decepticons, they take everything that's human size and below down. And then when shit gets up to their size, they're still winning. Okay? Because the psychic shit doesn't affect them.
Nope, not at all.
Robots. So
you don't think the Transformers can go insane, right? You don't think they could face insane?
Oh no, I know they can, but
they can. Okay.
Yeah, they can, but they can't go insane from like psychic attacks. So, and the fact is that this has already happened in the comics.
Oh, it has?
Yes. The number 2 book from IDW. It was nice. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, 30 Days of Night, the vampire. Yeah, and some weird vampire team. I don't know. I don't know who else was in it. But those are the specific ones. And I've got the first issue for it. And the thing I like about the IDW one is that it all takes place in different universes at the same time. They don't ever cross over.
Okay.
So you've got the Transformers and the G.I. Joe in their own universes fighting the same shit.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll say that a lot of the Autobots and Decepticons, or a lot of the Autobots get taken out when you get to the Shoggoth size shit. A lot of them do, except maybe Megatron and Prime, and the Decepticons that can fly. So you got them. You've got Starscream with Null Ray. You got a bunch of shit that can just decimate these creatures. up until you get to about the Cthulhu size one, right?
Well, hold on. How big are the Shoggoths normally?
Shoggoths, I mean, they can take up a whole town.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind
Yeah,
then.
they're big. They are big monstrosities. But like I said, I think Megatron and Optimus could probably take them,
Yeah.
and the flying ones.
The flying polyps.
Yeah, and you know even the Dinobots. Like I'd even give it to the Dinobots winning that.
Okay.
Then you get to like the Cthulhu sized monsters, which are kaiju sized.
Yeah,
right?
obviously.
Okay. So you gotta have something that size to do it, but I would still give it to Optimus Prime and Megatron, even against Cthulhu himself, because a boat killed him in his own story.
Well, did the boat actually kill him, or did it just put him back to sleep?
Put him back to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, you could say that physically killed him, but like even then, the rules are.
It still won the day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like the King in Yellow is another god, and he's not big enough to fight them because they're gonna blast his ass in. You know, so like the Cthulhu gods are not really that. Other than like say Cthulhu, they're not really that big, right? They're not that strong. You've got a giant snake. You've got weird psychic shit, but you don't have a lot of raw power behind it. You got magic all day long behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be the turning point for it, but a lot of it's not going to affect the Autobots and the Decepticons because, they're robots. Insanity is not a weird thing for them unless it's in programming. So then you get up to Azazel, the big one in the center of the universe. That one kills the Autobots. It kills the Decepticons.
I don't really think you even have to jump to Azathoth in order to kill Autobots and Decepticons. I think you could start as early as, like, say, Nyarlathotep, if anything.
Yeah.
Like one of his 1,000 forms.
He's big, but I think that Optimus and Megatron, again, I still think that if they're working together, they're winning.
All right.
Because they took out the Primes together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, and the Primes were basically Autobot gods.
Mm-hmm.
They took out some very powerful Autobots. Then you got Unicron to fight Azazel. I don't know who wins that one.
That's a tough one. Well, okay, I gotta ask this: how powerful has Unicron ever gone to be? Like, what's the most powerful he's ever become?
I mean, it depends on the canon. So Generation 1, he's a lot bigger than most incarnations, but I don't think he's as powerful as like the anime incarnation. But I don't know.
Okay.
Going Gen 1, I gotta say, like, Unicron would have to be the deciding factor against Azazel, but every other monster, you've got Prime and Megatron.
What about Yog-Sothoth though? Because he's just literally a step below Azathoth. He's like basically the Abrahamic god, but just in the Cthulhu world. Because you have to remember too, Yog-Sothoth is all-knowing, all-seeing. He is essentially omnipotent. The only reason why Azathoth is more powerful than even he is because everything that exists, and that includes Yog-Sothoth as well, is just all within Azathoth's dream. So that's another thing you got to take into account. Like, Yog-Sothoth is already like powerful and omnipotent as is. I have a feeling that at that point is when even Megatron and Optimus would probably just
like I said, anything bigger than Cthulhu himself.
Yes,
like they're going to have a problem with.
Unicron, if anything, probably could stand a chance against Yog-Sothoth, but yeah, by the time he reaches Azathoth, that's when.
Unless like say Unicron powers up Optimus and Megatron, like he did with Galvatron, right? So
yeah,
when Megatron was connected to Unicron as Galvatron, he was far more powerful than he was as Megatron.
Yeah,
After Unicron died, he was much weaker. He was almost invincible when Unicron was powering him up. But
Yeah.
like you have to, yeah, there's certain things there, and then like they don't really have anything powerful enough to stop Azazoth other than Unicron. So that's where the buck stops for sure, is at the Cthulhu level, the Earth level, because anything bigger than that is just
No, they're done.
It ain't gonna work. Like, and as far as like even Cthulhu, they might have some trouble with him, but they could use, say, Devastator and the Dinobots. You know, they've got enough firepower to put him back to sleep at least.
Right.
You know, you deal enough damage early on to the Cthulhu guys before they get fully powered. You can put them back to sleep. That's the whole trick to it. Is like you deal enough damage early on before they're fully summoned, and you can stop them. But once they get going, they're pretty much destroying everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, no discussion. And then you could like even say, oh well, who would win between, say, Goku and Vegeta against Azazel? Goku and Vegeta. Why? Because they can destroy planets.
Okay. No, okay. So you know me and Cosmic Horror. I'm like, yo, Cosmic Horror is nihilistic. That's cringe, man. I like my heroes saving the day even against these insurmountable odds. Even I have to admit, though, that's fucking cheap right there. Goku and Vegeta winning against Azathoth. Like, okay. I just have to say this: Goku and Vegeta, all they got to do is try and like tickle Azathoth. He wakes up, they're gone. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Life in existence, man.
They're gonna have Beerus. Beerus just shows up and wipes them. Like, that's how it goes. He shows up
I just God, what was that move that he used against God, wow, some of these characters' names I'm starting to forget now.
If Beerus can kill a Rayleigh, then he can kill anybody. Okay.
Hakai, that's what it was. He used Hakai. That's what it was. Yeah, he used the Hakai. Was it that he used it again? Zamasu. That's who it was. It was Zamasu. I was trying to remember the names for these. Yeah. God, I don't know, because like, yeah, Beerus could come and use could use Hakai on Azathoth, but again, like, wouldn't that kill everybody else too?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, Beerus kills him, but he kills everyone else.
I mean, okay. We've got an AI that wants to kill all of us now. We've got a super villain cartoon AI.
Look,
in real life.
Look, humans.
I never thought I would use those words together and be talking about something that actually exists.
Look, we humans are retarded, man. We have just continued making stuff that will actually bring our own destruction. That's it. Just because we can. So
we made Skynet. We made Ultron.
Exactly. Okay. We made it. We made AM.
Those things real because we're fucking bored and stupid.
I
mean, just bored and fucking stupid. Look at what we create. Or too damn smart for our own good, you know. But it's still a stupid move. Just saying. I mean, good thing the AI is extremely bad at what it's doing.
Yep.
It's like a cartoon supervillain. It's just really, really bad about what it's about. Yeah, it's just not. The more I think about it, I'm like, this ain't real. There's no way this fucking AI is real. It's somebody playing a prank, and then it's just like, God damn it, that's what it wants me to think. Goddamn Matrix motherfucker. Trying it shit.
Oh God, man. I'm trying to remember if this was this is in the comics. Was it done in the comics? Maybe it was. No, that's an image. I know IDW does a lot of the Godzilla comic books. I don't think they've ever done this story yet at all, but Godzilla versus Cthulhu, a tale as old as time. This is what are you thinking?
Which Godzilla?
All right, good question. That's actually a good question that you asked that. I don't know. Let's say
What's up, Charlie?
let's actually make it a little fun. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, 1991 Godzilla.
Okay.
That's that Godzilla. We're using that one.
Okay.
What up, Jolly?
Let's see. That's the Heisei era, right?
Yep. Heisei era. That's the one.
Okay. So, with it being that one of all of them, that could be. I'm gonna say Godzilla.
I thought it would be too easy if I said Shin Godzilla because Shin Godzilla.
No. Shin Godzilla will actually lose that one.
Really?
Yes. Shin Godzilla is a glass cannon. So if Cthulhu showed up and he used his little laser trick, right? He wins. But Cthulhu psychically damages it, kills it, right? He gets back up. Cthulhu damages him again, right? He gets back up. He keeps evolving to kind of resist that. It's kind of Doomsday.
Yeah.
But if you can kill him all at one time, like, say, throwing Cthulhu spells at him, Cthulhu figures out. Cthulhu is intelligent, too. You got to remember that. Cthulhu is not a mindless monster. He knows. He can learn, and he's psychic. He could just control Shin Godzilla. But
don't you
think you could say is different?
Okay, how so? Like, I was just going to ask,
because
how would he not?
Heisei will detonate himself to kill his enemy. He will blow himself up, and he will heal from it.
Well, Heisei is only able to detonate himself once his heart actually turns into a nuclear reactor, like a full-on nuclear melting reactor, and that's by the time we're at Godzilla versus Destroyer, though. He's not melting down at any point. If anything, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah Godzilla is brand new and fresh because he's just starting out. It's and I'm actually specifically referring to the Godzilla that was newly created by the submarine that he consumed off the coast of Alaska. The one that the Futurians thought that they had killed, but no, they just another Godzilla came to be.
They made a bigger one.
They just made a bigger one.
Yeah. So, we're good. We're good, Jolly. What's up, man? Okay, so we're only using those feats from that one. All right. So, still atomic breath and the nuclear breath. That's going to be more powerful than what Cthulhu actually is seen throwing in his own story. It all depends on which story we're going with for Cthulhu. Okay. Because if you go with Call of Cthulhu, the story, he's both at his strongest and his weakest. Anything else, he's kind of more of a psychic threat than anything. So he might be bigger, he might be stronger, but he's not really at his max in any story because this is, Cthulhu.
Well,
so,
I don't.
Both managed to kill it, managed to put him back to sleep. I'd say one good atomic breath and it's over. From Heisei Godzilla.
Yeah. Okay then. I suppose. That's.
He doesn't even need his burning form, but if let's say Cthulhu was able to survive that and kept going with it, right, and kept pushing Godzilla until he reached that critical mass, that's where it would go. Is like that Godzilla heals from everything. So, like Cthulhu's not going to be able to throw enough damage at Godzilla's way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, then. All right. Yeah, fair point.
But Godzilla can definitely throw enough damage Cthulhu's way to put him back to sleep at least. And then if he goes to sleep, Godzilla's going to eat him.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what would happen there. That'd be terrifying.
So Godzilla's going to win that, but Cthulhu could possess it. Cthulhu could do a lot of things, a lot of other things. just depending on how long the fight lasts. If it's Cthulhu's just waking up, Godzilla's putting him down. Quick. Godzilla gonna show up and be like, "Nah, bitch, for real."
I'll tell you what. One Godzilla that I guarantee would actually make it a longer lasting fight, if anything. The Godzilla that was possessed by all of the spirits of Japanese soldiers from the 2001 movie.
Yes. Okay.
That one?
That one's going all the way, man.
All the way. And that fight's going to last quite a bit. Because Cthulhu could tear him down to his heart. He'll come back.
That fight will destroy the planet.
Oh, man.
That's how that fight goes. That is.
Oh, God.
Like, if there is a Godzilla that's going to lose, it's going to be Legendary.
Wait, seriously?
Mm-hmm. Legendary has the speed, he has the size, and he's got the firepower, but he doesn't have, and he's got the ability to fight, but he's weaker than the others. If you notice, like, it takes him longer to heal, it takes him longer to get around and do shit. Like, Cthulhu's gonna win that one.
I don't know. I would disagree in that regard. See, the reason why he was weaker in the 2014 film, he was just getting out of the long slumber. He literally hadn't fought anything for like 5 decades.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about specifically.
Oh, 2014 one.
If it goes into King of the Monsters is kicking that ass.
All right. Okay. All right. In that case, if we are talking about 2014.
Activate his, King of the Monsters got Mothra on his side. Shit, he beat King Ghidorah. He beat the biggest King Ghidorah ever.
Yep.
Like that King Ghidorah, that's a scary Ghidorah, right? As far as it goes.
Yeah.
That is a terrifying King Ghidorah.
Best one yet. If I'm being honest, best one yet.
Yes. I mean, because most of them, King Ghidorah looks ridiculous, and then you got Kaiser Ghidorah, for Millennium, but I don't know if he. He seems like he's the most powerful, but then you see Legendary, and you're just like, no. Legendary just got that. And then you got like the anime one.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
If you got the anime Ghidorah showing up, right?
I don't even know. All right, anime Ghidorah shows up. You want to talk about fucking universe shaking fights? Anime Ghidorah and Yog-Sothoth or some bullshit like that. Let's talk about that. Jesus Christ. But okay, but with the 2014 Godzilla, you have to also take into consideration. I'm pretty sure this was actually a canon thing. The reason Godzilla was weaker in that one, obviously he woken up. He didn't fight anything for probably millions of years, and the fact too is the Muto are Godzilla's natural predators, because they also have that sort of what is it, that EMP kind of inhibiting natural mechanism that they have. That's also the reason why Godzilla's atomic breath was weaker too, because since that's like a passive for them, shall we say, it weakened the atomic breath. So I don't know.
You can say that's his natural predator. Then King Ghidorah shows up. And you're like, oh!
Look, King Ghidorah is just his rival, dude. He's his rival 100%. Mutos, like, they're designed to be parasites to Godzilla.
Everything, though. Like, he's the natural predator for everything in that universe, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it don't even matter.
He is a threat to all life in the universe. That's what King Ghidorah is, man.
Especially that one. Like that one. He shows up on the planet and he's just like, shut the fuck up, Kevin. We doing this shit.
He has a perpetual storm around him, man. That's on Earth's atmosphere. Imagine what other like planets he could change with that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But one thing is for sure. Every other Godzilla monster probably getting their ass whooped during that against the Cthulhu monster.
As much as I love Millennium Godzilla because it's the first one I ever grew up with, yeah, he'd lose. He fought an alien, but he didn't fight a cosmic, powerful alien.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just a different thing. That's a different fight right there for him. And I'm like, sure, he fought Kaiser Ghidorah, but I mean, like even Kaiser Ghidorah would probably lose that fight. Just he may be the most powerful listed, but that ain't accurate.
Hold on. Are we talking? Oh, okay. No, I see. You think I'm talking about the Millennium Godzilla in general? I meant Godzilla 2000 Millennium.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I do still consider them to be different ones because
they are.
Yes, literally every film in the Millennium series is practically just a reboot connected to the original one, with the difference, of course, being Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. If you want my honest opinion, I think Final Wars Godzilla might actually be.
Oh yeah, no.
That dude's a fucking serial killer, man.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the Ghidorah that's in it. Like Kaiser Ghidorah is supposed to be the most powerful, but
right.
He don't have the size. You know what I mean? Like he don't.
No, he doesn't.
He don't have the raw size, and he's got that back half of him makes him like fucking weaker. I'm sorry, like the fucking horse back. No. He gonna get his ass whooped when it comes to.
He's a quadruped in that form. He's on all fours and everything. Yeah, that's in that form. He's weaker.
That ass is a huge weakness.
Honestly, he stood a better chance if he stayed as Monster X, if anything.
Yeah, 100%.
He had a better chance.
Like, I mean, he can drain Godzilla and all that shit, but what happens when that shit don't work on Cthulhu?
Nope.
I mean, legendary Ghidorah, he's got the size.
Yes.
He size and like lightning and shit. That's just on his fucking level, right?
Yeah.
And then, if he can't win by just blasting the shit out of him, he gonna wrap a head around him, pull him up to the sky, and just drop his ass. Tell me I'm wrong. He's gonna get tired. He's gonna wrap Kevin around him and drag him. He gonna drag him to where he can win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because outside of Ghidorah and Godzilla, though, they don't stand a chance against Cthulhu, other than the smaller scale monsters. So they'll nuke them. Smaller scale monsters don't. Have you seen? Have you read the Power Rangers versus Godzilla book?
I heard about it. I haven't read it yet, though. No, okay. I hadn't.
So there's a scene from it where they've got the Megazord out, right? Okay. And Godzilla dwarfs the Megazord. He makes it with time.
I knew it.
And then they show Ghidorah.
Oh no!
Right, and they're like. And the Power Rangers are like, oh my God, he's bigger than Godzilla. I've never seen a monster that size before.
Oh man, that's great.
Right, and that's the only scene I've seen from it. But I'm like, yep, that's about right. And Rita's got Ghidorah on her team, so
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, she traded up from Goldar then, man.
Yeah. She didn't have to make it bigger. Like her throwing her fucking wand down at that thing.
Oh God. If I'm gonna be honest, I think maybe.
And I want to say this is Millennium Godzilla, or maybe Heisei Godzilla. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have to go back and look.
Which one?
I know it's not legendary Godzilla, but it's legendary Ghidorah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, nice. The size difference is insane, dude.
Crap. It'll probably be Heisei Ghidorah Heisei Godzilla, because that's usually the most popular one that gets shown. Yeah, the go-to that gets used up a lot. Yep. Yeah. No. Exactly. That's what I mean.
Look at Kevin. Look at Kevin down there.
God, I love that poster.
Kevin fucking up. Kevin along with it.
Kevin always fucks up.
Kevin getting choked right there.
Remind me again. In King of the Monsters, wasn't it Kevin that got his head ripped off first?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was the leftmost head. Leftmost head is Kevin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. That's funny now.
That's funny. I bought the action figure for that Ghidorah, and that head would not stay on.
Oh, it wouldn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn.
Would not stay attached.
I just remembered. I know I saved something. I saved the. Oh no! Wait, I think I remember. I saved the post on Twitter. It was It was another Godzilla action figure. I'm pretty sure it was Mechagodzilla. I don't know how long ago it was now, but now talking about all of this, I'm wondering. Oh shit, has it come out yet, or not? I'm wondering because I don't want to miss out on this.
Is it Kiryu or is it?
I think it was Kiryu. Was the one. I want to check and see if I can.
Have you seen the Evangelion Kiryus?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Tell me more.
Google it. Google it. Look at them.
God. I gotta look at this.
Like
oh wait, I think I might have seen these actually. Now that you mention it, hang on.
They're painted up like the Evas. I'll be right back.
Yep, I've seen these. I've seen these now. Yeah, these are pretty cool actually. Got one that's painted like Unit 1, Unit 2. The color scheming on it and everything. That's pretty dope. I like that. Actually, this. Yeah, no worries. I'll just keep talking here. This does also vaguely remind me too. There's a very famous artist, Japanese artist, who worked on the Metal Gear Solid franchise, right? Yoji Shinkawa. I don't know if any of you guys who are Metal Gear Solid fans, but Yoji Shinkawa, he's like he's basically the dude that made the art style for Metal Gear Solid, and it's great. He actually designed his own version of Mechagodzilla, which is kind of like a combination of Metal Gear Rex and Kiryu from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and it's so cool too. And the neatest part is the fact that there was actually an action figure for it. Like they had designed it. I forget which company it was, but there was a toy company that actually designed an action figure, which was just absolutely phenomenal. It's great. I missed out on it. I wish that I'd bought it, but man, it's so cool. It's absolutely amazing looking. I wonder if I can try and find it off of like eBay or some kind of like collector's website or something, because I want it. I need it. It looks so good. Oh Lord, some good stuff. I don't want to look at it again now that I think about it. Give me a second. Where is it? Oh yes, there it is. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it was. It's actually a combination of an Evangelion and Mechagodzilla, and it looks so amazing. God. Darkish.
Yep.
You know about Metal Gear Solid. You know that whole franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know the famous artist that did like the artwork for that series, Yoji Shinkawa?
Yeah.
So you know his take on Mechagodzilla, right? You ever seen it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh God, you got to look at it, dude. It's so sexy, man.
Share it.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll share it real quick. Give me a sec. Share. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Check this out.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He got inspiration from Evangelion and basically made like an Eva style Mechagodzilla, and there's even like a toy for it and everything too, but it's out of stock. Cool. I don't know where I would find this, but I want to find it and I need it. It's so amazing, dude.
Yes, I have. We were talking about it earlier.
Seen the latest rip, but yeah, he has seen it. I missed out on it, unfortunately. I jumped onto the stream after the debate ended, but I watched the clips afterwards, and
Have you seen that crackhead's video, Hill? Like,
oh,
that dude goes on a 2-hour rant.
no, I'm sure he's seen it. Everyone's posting it on fucking on Twitter and everything. The Rippaverse goalposts posted it, and he posted the clip, the one clip in his 2-hour stream where he drops the N bomb because
Yep.
he's like trying to talk about Rippa and everything, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, forgive me. I grew up in the hood," acting like he's fucking hot shit and everything like that.
You were in his chat today.
I was in his chat today. Oh my god, why?
Are you the one that kept trolling? Like, are you the one that kept trolling him? I wasn't watching it. I was listening to it, just laughing my ass off. And I brought this up to Ronan earlier. I'm like, hey, you've seen like the at least some scenes from Big Mouth, right?
Yeah.
Does he not feel like the kid with the glasses?
Oh god. Oh man, that was funny. That was some funny stuff, dude.
Oh, like he sounds like the kid with the glasses. from no, and even his inflections sound like it, and I'm like, but what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. So I got a giveaway to do. If you guys will help me get to 1,000, I'm giving away a Witcher pendant.
Oh man, Witcher pendant for 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs. I'm giving away a Witcher pendant. It's what I got.
You kept saying Rippa had
It is new. It is new.
Nice.
I got two of them.
Ooh, cool.
So if I can get to 1,000 subs, I'll give that away when I get to 1,000. Otherwise, I can't afford to give shit away. And I'm losing subs. Like just the random ones that had came on and not ever watched the fucking video. They're all just ticking down slowly at the end of every month. Yeah, help me out, Hill. I got to get this thing to 1,000 subs. I'm gonna start, and maybe not next week, but the week after that, I'm gonna start doing my videos almost every day again, depending on what happens at work. But I'm planning on starting them like I was, or at least a few more times a week. You know, I may not do all live. I may do some regular shit, but I just don't have time to edit. But I may be able to afford somebody to edit if everything goes right at work. Let's just say that. Like, this has been a chaotic fucking 3 weeks for me. Even longer than that, but the past 3 weeks have really just wiped me out as far as everything goes. Like, starting a new D&D game, but I'm not going to live stream it. I refuse to live stream it. Yeah, I got to drop that content, man.
Drop that content.
Always got to drop that content. I bullied Ronan into making a damn YouTube.
Yeah. And now I'm finally doing the multi-streaming on that.
I can barely get on. Well, I'm doing it on all of them I can. You know, that's as many as I can multi-stream, and I can multi-stream a lot with Melon.
I'm wondering if I should start multi-streaming on Rumble and Kick as well too. You know about Kick, right, Darkish?
No, I don't have a fucking clue about Kick.
Oh, Kick. Okay, it's like the new Twitch. Apparently, Kick is like going to be an up and coming one. I don't know if it'll be a Twitch killer because people talked about Mixer and they talked about DLive and they talked about all these other ones. No one talks about them now because they're basically dead. You know, and Twitch is still king. But if Kick is going to be one that might actually compete, then that's definitely one to check out.
Twitch just needs to turn into an OnlyFans killer.
It kind of already is at this point. If we're being honest.
Sure. But like I'm doing a Greek mythology D&D game. So they're laid back on the speech. I mean, that's fine. YouTube is like my main goal, but
Mhm.
you know, Rumble, whatever the fuck works. I got to get my Rumble shit set up for an actual channel, but because I just set mine up today, or recovered my password for it today, I should say. But I'm wanting to do a lot more content, and with my job changing, it's either going to change one way or the other, right? So I'm going to have every night free, basically. So I may have a set time that I do it every day if I do live streams, and then I may try to release some other content. But I'm going to work on my animations. I'm going to do some art streams, random shit. I got to get a new mic first, of course. New mic and new headset, apparently. Pissed off about that one. But
Right.
hey, if everything works out, it works out. I don't know how well it will work out, but we'll see.
Okay. Here we go. That's one thing. That's the 1954 Godzilla. There's a 1954 Godzilla figure coming out in October, December. Okay, here's the Kiryu one. Oh damn, they didn't. Shit, they didn't say when the Kiryu one's coming out. That sucks.
They never say when a Kiryu figure's coming out.
I hate you so much. Well, I guess it's just back to trolling SH Monster Arts then and seeing what comes out.
Trying to find a Kiryu figure is hard, man. Like you can find Mecha Godzilla all day, but like this is the one Godzilla that I've got.
Ooh, 2000. Yeah, 2000 Godzilla. Look at that.
Yeah. That's the one that I've got.
Purple dorsal.
I have a Mecha Godzilla, like a 90s one. I don't remember which one it is, but I remember I bought it at a yard sale when I was like 6. So, and I used to have one of the big Godzillas that was like that tall, but it was the ridiculous ass looking one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually had a tall one myself too. I got it at a flea market that was just in my town because my town used to have flea markets on Sundays, and it wasn't just like any regular flea market in a parking lot. When I say flea market, I mean every Sunday the whole town the whole town was dedicated to the flea market. Like they'd close off the main street, they'd close off another street as well, and just let people set stuff up. It was actually kind of nice. I liked it. I'd wished we had kept doing that, but whatever. And I remember one time when we went to that flea market, that was when I got the big like freaking foot tall Godzilla figure, and it was when I also got a VHS copy of Godzilla 2000. It was the first time I ever watched it and saw it. I was like, because I saw that, I was a kid that was into dinosaurs. I was like, hey, look, a 2-footed dinosaur. Let me check this out. And then to the VHS, I'm like, oh my god, why did no one show me this before? And another Godzilla fan was born that day.
Well, for me, I watched the Hanna-Barbera cartoons to start with. So,
oh, really?
So I knew who Godzilla was because of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
And you even watched him with his son Godzuki.
Oh, that's but he's still better than Minya. Fuck Minya. That creep. That motherfucker belongs to Shin Godzilla. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, have I ever showed you the picture of Shin Godzilla made out of Minya?
I think you have, yeah.
Oh. But yeah, I've kind of started working on concept art for the samurai story I was doing. I'm trying to work on.
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of been AI generating that, so I don't know yet. I ain't got a story in mind other than what I've had in the past. You know, the basic premise of it. But like at the same time, I'm kind of just like, I want to work on my own shit. I want to work on shit that I want to work on. You know, I have a problem with bad independent creators. You know, just like I have a problem with fucking everybody. You know, bad pro creators. Yeah, bad pro creators is in breeders too.
Right.
But no, I have a problem with like bad independence for sure, because a lot of it is just, oh well, we're only doing this to piss off the left, right? And then you can tell it in their stories, and it's not good stories, and they're knockoffs and shit like that. And you got something like Awesome that has the potential to be amazing.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because it's one of it is Eric's not writing it by himself. He's got other writers. You know, so it has the potential to be amazing. It's just got to get past this first story. Right. I see the potential in it, but at the same time, it's like the first one's mediocre, so the second one's got to be better, you know, than the first one. And or at least the whole story together has to be good, or at least Yara or Alpha Core something, you know, has to come out of it that's good, good, you know, which eventually it will, you know.
Of course.
Eventually it will. So that's the great thing about it being a company and it being a single universe, is that eventually there's going to be something amazing to come out of it. Like, I don't want to use the Killing Joke because I hate the Killing Joke, but there's going to be something that it just changes the game. Right. It changes the whole fucking universe to be comprehensive and fucking amazing. Like we've only got the first book, so of course, you know, it's not as good as it could be without the full story behind it. It's part one, so it's Act 1. You know, and it's the starter for the whole universe. Oh god damn it! But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that it's good. Like, and I'm hoping it doesn't go goofy.
Well, I don't think Eric will be bringing this into any goofy direction.
No.
And I know this first book is definitely a launching pad, and I have to admit, like it is somewhat like I won't say mediocre. I'll be a little more generous. Like that's just me personally. I'll be a little more generous. It is entertaining, and at the very least, there isn't any of the, you know, the woke bullshit that you would see on like most mainstream comics. Obviously, there needs to be more than just that in order to keep audiences. I get that 100%. So the idea of like people making anti-woke stuff just to stick it to, you know, the liberals, to own the libs and whatnot, it's not really a good selling point. But making good entertainment in general, just making it good, if that actually pisses people off, that pisses off like leftists or anything like that. All right, well, there you go. Like, if you're actually making good content, then it'll already piss off leftists, if anything. Just make good content.
100%. You know, just being on the side, just being politically anywhere that's not them is going to piss them off. So
yeah, exactly. You already know you're going to piss these people off.
You're already the devil just by doing that. If you don't have to have a political message or a political leaning. So
just write something good. Write something
exactly. Good. Write something good.
Yes. It doesn't have to be like anti-woke. It doesn't have to really be super biting on, you know, it doesn't have to be like and Cap the comic book or anything like that. Or
it's already one of those.
Yeah, I know. it's actually, you know, no disrespect to the philosopher and of course the guy that actually writes that comic book, The Voluntarist. No disrespect to him.
I love that you knew exactly which one I was talking about.
No. I knew it was them. Yeah, because I remember they actually advertised themselves as such. And again, no disrespect to them. If that's how they want to do it, they'll do it like that. Eric's going to do it a different way. He's not going to make ANCAP comic book. He's making Isom.
Yeah.
You're making your own samurai story.
I'm making a bunch of stories. I mean, my samurai story could easily just turn into an L5R game.
Oh God, yeah, here we go. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like, that's exactly what I mean.
The thing is that I've already told the story that I want to tell with an L5R game once, but none of you were in it. So I might can find new ways to do it. But L5R is coming at some point.
All right, then.
At some point to run. Right now, I'm focused on the Greek mythology game because, at least you can't get copywritten for Greek mythology bullshit.
Right.
Can't get a copyright strike on that. I had to worry about that with Godzilla. Like, because they could have easily just said, nope, you can't use this. Because I was using pictures of Godzilla and shit in it, too. That's the thing. But, they couldn't say anything about the story, but they could say about the picture usage. So, and they are notorious for hitting people for some reason.
Right.
Mostly just because they don't want the shit being shown in China. Because they do not want anything being shown in China.
Yeah, that's true.
I expected Hasbro to hit me with the Power Ranger thing. I did not expect Toei. I did not expect that, but they did. And as long as it's not a manual one, it's okay. But I'm not gonna risk my channel doing stupid shit if I can help it. Add a truck.
Yes.
How long you been waiting?
20 seconds.
Okay. I just saw it pop up, so I was like, I hope you ain't been waiting there long.
No. I've been soaking in hot water.
Yeah.
We had a competition going on between myself and some other people, and we're trying to continue the blowout. So over the last 4 days, I have done 1,200 body weight squats.
Nice.
Yep.
But yeah, so I got the Greek mythology game coming up that I'm not gonna live stream it. I'm just gonna play it after I edited some and see if that RPG Maker will work on it. Yeah, so Atra's playing Achilles.
Yep.
And Eric is playing Perseus. And then we got somebody else playing Hercules.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Yandere's playing Isis from Egypt.
Yeah, that fits.
So.
Oh man. Let's on Rumble. Actually, I think your best bet, Hale, would be to start on Rumble. I would say, just try and get that platform going. If anything,
I'll tell you, like YouTube is not good for the games right now. If that's what you're doing, it's not good for video games.
I definitely got to get people to.
You got to do long form content, podcasts, or shorts right now.
See, the shorts thing is the one that pisses me off the most. It's just all it is just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's just kind of enabling short attention spans and everything like that.
Yeah.
I was fine with it when it was just Vine all those years ago. Like Vine's one thing, but then it just grew more and more into like TikTok and then YouTube trying to be part of the TikTok craze and everything. And it's now it's just hurting content creators.
I would say definitely it's a good way to get subscribers, but like you got to cut out part of your video, you got to edit it just right, and then do a short about a 1 minute thing. It's a good way to do trailers. I would say that, and memes. Like memes.
Yes,
memes are pretty good on.
I suppose so. That does work. I won't lie about that.
But if you're gonna do it, you got to do both. All right, when I do shorts, I do fucking memes. I just meme the shit out of it. I don't. I'm not if I'm gonna take time to edit a video, it's gonna be art. It's not gonna be just some bullshit. All right.
Yeah, of course.
Like, unless it's like editing something that one of our dumbasses say on here, and then I'm gonna just private the thing.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when you did the one short.
I'm more likely to get all the views I'm going to get the first night that these videos post. Even going back and editing them, I've noticed that they don't help the channel any.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not really worried about the numbers, right? I don't give a shit about the numbers, about my algorithm or any of that shit. Feeding the algorithm, I'm not doing that shit. I'm creating something that I want to create.
Right.
And that may be long form videos. It may be just us bullshitting all night. When we do, that may just be what it is. But I'm not concerned with the algorithm on YouTube. Now, Twitch or Twitter and the other one, Rumble, I'm going to be trying to play the algorithm a little bit.
Right.
But I know that live content on them help you more than they do here right now. But that could change in a month. You never know what the algorithm's going to favor. It
kind of all depends on where the trend is going. Essentially, it's just pretty much what it is.
So right now, people are watching YouTube videos, or they're watching the shorts. But if I'm gonna make shorts, I'm gonna make shorts, and they're gonna be either trailers for the channel or they're gonna be fucking memes, and more than likely, it's gonna be memes. Just because I've seen what they can do for you. Like my last 100 subscribers that joined were from one short that it did. But I would rather have the dedicated fan base, the dedicated people watching my channels, that I can communicate with. Right? Once you get over 1,000, you end up with the problem of not being able to keep up with the chat. So I would definitely rather just be able to tell hell to shut the fuck up and see his message. That's it.
Yep. All right. On that note, I'm actually going to go ahead and clock out now. I got to get some sleep and get ready for work tomorrow. My sleep schedule's been kind of shit. So I'm going to see what little sleep I can get tonight. See how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, fellers. Hale, of course, as always, if you can, just drop my my usual links, if you don't mind. I know I haven't streamed in a bit. I'm gonna make an attempt to stream again next week and not keep getting distracted
I
by.
mentioned that I need 1,000 fucking subs, and that pops up. Right?
Of course, the fucking bots.
The fucking bots.
Yeah, the bots.
Don't fucking.
This same bot actually showed up in one of my streams a long time ago too. It's like, get out of here, bot, absolute bastard. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make an attempt to stream again and not get distracted by Resident Evil 4, even though it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna if anything, I'll just play Resident Evil 7 because I'm on the Resident Evil hype now at this point ever since that one. So I'll probably play that on Tuesdays and maybe do a knife run. Possibly.
Don't listen to
videos.
Don't listen to the peer pressure. Okay. Why would you risk knifing something when you can shoot it in the face with a 45?
Because guns are for pussies. I don't know.
No. Here's the
So
thing.
says the guy that owns like 5 guns.
Well, here's the thing. Henry Heck brought a knife to a gunfight with the Punisher, and look how well that worked out for him.
What's the Punisher, dude? He can do anything. Give the Punisher nothing. He'll still.
I got that mixed up. He brought a guitar to a fight with the Punisher.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yep. And also, the Punisher's knife was also a gun because even the Punisher knows you should always have a gun.
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Never bring a knife to a gunfight unless it's a ballistic knife.
Yes.
God, that I actually gotta watch.
Oh, Ronan, remind me. Okay, send me your email so I can add you as a co-host to this thing. That way, if I have to work or something, you can do the guild.
Okay. All right. I guess I could try that. We'll see how that goes. Would you want me to host a guild? Like if that ever happens, host a guild on my channel, kind of thing.
Yeah. Like if I can't make it or something, well, you'd host it on here is what would happen. But you can add it to your channel if you want. We could add your channel to this.
Yeah.
And if you want to, and we can like co-stream it, instead of.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
You have to be added as a team member before we can do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if you want to do that, but it gets you some views there anyway, and some initial views anyway.
All right.
But at the same time, it may be. I don't know how YouTube reacts to that. So.
Right.
Because
okay,
it would be the same content on both. So, if you wanted to stream it from your perspective or something, but what I'm saying is, you know what? If you wanted to, I'll add you as a co-host, and in that way you get to you can start the guild. Say if I have to work one night, that way the guild night is not missed.
Okay.
Just, like. Gary and them have it set up on their end. Like any one of them can start it without him.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying. All right.
That's kind of what I need to get set up here, so that because like the past month and a half has been just fucking hell to try to stream.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And whatever I can. Once we get monetized, or if we get monetized, whatever, split the revenue with you for guild nights.
I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah. So that may be that's the best way I can think to do it. Is once we're monetized, you get half the proceeds from, or half the fucking ad revenue and shit from the guild nights.
All right, that sounds good then. Actually,
set up your own dono link.
Yeah.
Set up your own dono link.
yeah, of course.
But I don't mind you sharing a dono link here, of course.
Right.
If you set you up one, you can set one up in StreamYards, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, yeah.
You can set you up a dono link there.
All right then.
So definitely do that.
Nice.
Because they don't take anything from you.
Very nice. All right then, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, get some sleep. So, y'all have a good night.
Later,
man. What's up, Patrick?
Well, nothing. You already know what's up with me.
Yeah. You guys haven't watched the D&D movie tonight?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go watch the D&D movie, guys. We've been going for about 2 hours anyway. But yeah, we're going to go watch the D&D movie.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
All right.
I don't work tomorrow.
I work at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna go watch the D&D movie. Yeah, later, guys.
Later.
Hail, Jolly, all everybody in the chat. Thanks for showing up, guys. We appreciate it. Peace out and become ungovernable.